Let's make a peppermint tea. You wait here. That mug is pretty cool. It's a bit cold today. Feeling a bit cold. What's the temperature? 22.5. Why do I feel colder than that? Oh dear. Put a long sleeve top on. Don't know, I feel like I like my legs to be cool. There it is. I'm gonna put the bag in the bin now. This is gonna take ages to cool down because this mug is already insulated, but that's alright because I'm patient, I think. And therefore I am. Oh dear. Oh, I feel a bit better now. Just, for me, just the happy memories and the positivity, you know, it's in the simple things. That's what Philip used to tell me. I said to him once, I said, what do I have to be happy about? Like what? I feel just miserable all the time. How can I be happy? And he's like, you have a house, and this was before I got married and had 3 kids and tried to kill myself. And I tried to kill myself before I got married. Long story, but it was before all of that. But I was still, it was before a lot of more bad things had happened. But he said, like, you got a house, you're good looking. He told me I was good looking. I've never felt really consistently good looking. But he told me that. And I suppose it must have meant something because I remember it. And normally when I remember things that said a long time ago, they mean something to me, even if they mean something painful. So, but I couldn't take it on. I couldn't take it on. I was just too set in my ways, too caught up with maybe who I thought I was, for someone to tell me what I was. But he wasn't telling me what I was or who I was. He was just pointing out what it would be useful if I was grateful for. But Steve said to me that, do you see how that didn't help you? And maybe Steve's right. Maybe they're both right. And maybe they're just human beings. And I can't expect them to know everything or say everything correctly. You know, they're just therapists. They're totally different types of therapists, but that's what they are. They're human beings. They have flaws like everyone else. He said that to me as well. He says, we all have our little twists, Mark. And I was looking for perfection because I wanted to be perfect. And that's what's weighed me down my whole life, because I only got what felt like love when I got 100%, when I was perfect, when I did everything. And it was impossible, especially with the level of anxiety I had. But it'd be impossible for anyone. Even the smartest, most able, most beautiful, most rich, like someone who had everything you could dream of. No one can be perfect. We're all going to get sick. We're all going to die. But I had this fantasy because I felt such pain anytime I wasn't perfect. Because it was like, when I used to go back and tell my mum my grades or whatever, it wouldn't be, congratulations, you got 99. It was like, oh, what was the question you got wrong? It was focusing on that one thing I got wrong. And it really used to affect me if I wasn't the best. I put all this pressure on myself to be the best. And I could never sustain that. I could be the best for a time. For a period of time, yeah. I was, but what an awful amount of pressure to put on myself. Why? Why do that? Why do that to myself? Stupid. This need to impress people. For what? How are they going to help me if I impressed them? Well, all that happened was they resented me. They didn't like it. They didn't like someone showing off, looking for validation. Understandably. But I was looking for it there because I never got it from my parents. In an honest way, I never had it. And I had honest feedback from them. I was told what could be worked on and what could be improved in the work I was doing. And I was told what was good. And generally, I got more positive feedback than negative feedback. At home, I got all negative from my mother and only positive from my father. And I couldn't get an accurate idea of who it was. And I couldn't see because I was caught in it. Doesn't matter anymore though, does it? It's over with. But I get caught up in it because I'm still, in some ways, very much the same. I'm still looking for validation. I still look for approval. Still do it. The only difference is now I know I do it. And I know why I do it. And for better or for worse, I accept the pain that it causes me. I accept that it causes me pain to look for validation from anyone. As Yuta Damu says, needing anything from people, wanting anything from people will just cause stress and suffering. People can't be relied upon. But some people can be relied upon. Most people can't. Can I be relied upon? Am I reliable? Sometimes not. One thing I'm definitely not is consistent. I'm consistently inconsistent. Things I've been consistent with, consistently stayed with the woman that I love since I realised how much I love her. That's why I married her. Just miss her. I missed her so much when we weren't together. And I wrote nasty things about her in my diary to try and tell myself that I didn't miss her. And she read that once. It broke my heart. It broke my heart that she read my diary without asking me. But it also broke my heart that she read that because she's beautiful, and I wrote nasty things about the way she looks, and she's beautiful. But I've told her so many times, like, I wrote that because I was trying to get over you. And I said to her, women that I'm actually not attracted to, that I don't think about them. If I never found them attractive, if I think about them, it's just a passing thought. I don't write down how unattracted I am to them. That's what I'm saying. If I have to write it down, if I have to tell myself, blah blah blah. I don't find this woman is ugly. I don't find this woman attractive. It's not true. Why would I have to do that? It was me trying to get over her. I don't feel I deserve her. I feel she deserves someone better than me. I love her. I love having sex with her. I love talking to her. I love meditating with her, having a tea with her. The greatest love and happiness I've experienced has been with her. I just wish that I'd treated her better. Anger towards my parents took a lot of it out on her. And then they took it out on her as well. They tried to blame her. They always tried to blame the partner rather than someone to try to get someone else to take responsibility. I'm the one who needs to take responsibility for my actions. Not my wife. Not my kids. Me. I'm responsible for my actions. How do I feel about that? Being responsible for my actions. Angry. Like part of me resists it because I've always felt no control. Do I feel in control now? More so. Oh, that's nice. I tell you what, like, if your stomach is ever hurting you, just have a peppermint tea. It's great. Really good. The negative thoughts just tick away all the time. Just let them tick, I guess. One thought leads to another, leads to another, leads to another, never stops. Sometimes the thoughts are useful, most of the time it doesn't seem like they are. Anxiety that I feel right now, tension. I realise when I note it, it goes. It's like a never-ending. It's like a never-ending cave of unhealed wounds. Got vortex. And you can breathe into a cave. That's what Ajahn Sona talks about, that we could imagine that the breath is expansive, that it's filling like a cave. No, maybe it's probably lack of sex that's bringing me down. It's not really fair, you know. Like, my wife is tired and busy, and you know, when we get the chance, it's great, you know. And I've said that it'd be nice if we both just gave up lust, and it would, in a way, because for me it's just always been an addiction, because I use it to run away, and I use it to run away from the pain. It doesn't work. Just a temporary band-aid, like 10 minutes you feel okay. You might feel so anesthetized, so calm. Meditation can sustain that for much longer than sex can. Sex is just a drug. It's a natural drug. It acts and it's healthy for the body. Just not always so healthy for the mind when it's used as to run away. watch some Simpsons or something.